Hey there, second grade. How's everybody doing today? It's time for another remote learning math lesson with Mr. Enzi. Today, grade 2 solving subtraction problems is going to be our lesson. Now, after you watch this video, you are going to complete Math Journal page 184. And you can do that right in your journal, or you can go right to Seesaw and we'll put up that journal page right there. So you have a choice where you want to work out these problems. So today we are going to be learning or practicing 3 ways to subtract, to build number sense and understanding. And one of those ways, we've learned this earlier in the year, we're going to use an open number line to subtract. Another way is we're going to use our number grid to subtract. And we're going to use longs and cubes to subtract. Now, this is an important note. Moms and dads love to teach you a nice, quick way. But this lesson doesn't involve a nice, quick way. This lesson is to help us build number sense and understanding. So while in third grade we will learn that nice, quick subtraction way, in second grade, we're learning and practicing some different strategies. All right, so let's take a look at what we're going to be doing today. So we have our first subtraction problem, 31 subtract 17. And I want to make a ballpark estimate. That means I want to estimate my numbers and try and see where my answer is going to be. We call that in the ballpark. All right, so let's see. 31 is close to 30. And 17 is between 10 and 20, but it's closer to 20. And I'm subtracting, so I have 30 subtract 20. Well, 3 minus 2 is 1. 30 minus 20 is 10. So my answer should be close to 10. Let's practice our first strategy, an open number line. Now, we remember when we have open number lines, we have to put our start and we have to put our stop. So my starting point in subtraction is my smaller number, and my smaller number is 17. My stopping point on my open number line is my greater number, which is 31. So I want to find how far apart 17 and 31 are. Now, I always like to make a friend of 10. See here, I'm at 17. My next friend of 10 takes me to the number 20. How far do I have to go from 17 to 20? Well, my friends at 10 will tell me 7 plus a number equals the next 10. 7 plus 3 equals the next 10. So 17 plus 3 will get me to 20. Now, once I'm at my 20s, my 10s, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, then I can start counting by 10. So I'm going to hop 10 this time. If I hop 10, 20 plus 10 will get me to 30. Now I'm at 30. I need to get to 31. Well, how many hops? From 30 to 31, I'm just going to have to hop 1. Now, in order for me to figure out my answer, I have to add up all of my jumps. So I jumped 10, I jumped 3, and I jumped 1 more. How much did I jump in all? 10 plus 3 plus 1 gives me 14. So our answer to 31 minus 17 is 14. And notice that our answer is close to our estimate. Now I'm going to take that same problem, 31 minus 17. But this time I'm going to solve it on a number grid. So the first thing I want to do is I want to find my numbers. Here's 17 and here's 31. On a number grid, all I have to do is count my jumps. So I can start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got the same exact answer. 31 minus 17 is 14. Notice that I started at my smaller number and I counted up. Hey, I did that with my open number line too. That makes it a little bit easier when we count up rather than count back. Now, some of you remember this trick from first grade and earlier in the year. You would use an efficient way. You'd start at 17 and then you would count 10 more. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, that way would work too, whichever way is easier for you. Now, there's another way that we can subtract, and that's using longs and cubes. So I start by drawing 31. Here's my longs, and here's my cubes. 10, 20, 30, 1. Now, if I want to take away 17, notice that I can take away 10. So I'm going to cross out my 10, but I can't take away 7. I don't have enough cubes. So I have to make what's called a trade. I have to take this long and trade in 10 cubes. So now this long is gone. I still have 21. 10, 20, 1. Because remember, I already took away 10. Now I have to take away 7. 5, 6, 7. How many cubes am I left with? Well, I'm left with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Same exact answer. Let's try one more. Here's a new problem for us to try. 64 minus 29. I want to make a ballpark estimate. Well, 64 is between 60 and 70. It's closer to 60. That's how I would round the number. 29 is real close to 30. Because I'm subtracting, it's 60 minus 30. Well, 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. 60 minus 30 is going to give me 30. So my answer should be close to 30. Now, our first problem is to try using an open number line. I start at my smaller number, 29. So I'm going to list that on my number line, 29. And I'm going to stop at my bigger number, 64. 64. Remember, subtraction is the difference. So I want to find how far apart those numbers are. I like to make a friend of 10. If I'm at 20s, I want to get to the 30s. So I want to get to 30. I'm in the 20s. I want to get to the 30. I have 29. 9 plus a number will give me a friend of 10. 29 plus 1 will give me 30. Now I like to count by tens. Well, let me add another 10. 30 plus 10. 30 plus 10 takes me to 40. I'm going to try and add another 10. 40 plus 10 takes me to 50. I want to add another 10. 50 plus 10 takes me to 60. Now, if I add another 10, I'm going to pass my stop point. 60 plus 10 is 70, too big. So how many more do I need to go from 60 to 64? I only need 4 more. So now I can add up my total jumps. I start with my big numbers. 10, 20, 30, 34, 35. My answer is 35. Notice how close I am to my estimate. Now, we can also do this problem using our number grid. My problem was 64 minus 29. Here's 29, and here's 64. So I'm going to count by tens as I go down. I have 10, 20, 30. I don't want to go past 64. So now I have to count by ones. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I got the same exact answer as when I did my open number line. And then our third way is to use longs and cubes. 64. Well, I'm going to make that using my longs and my cubes. And I want to subtract 29. Now, I can take away 2 tens, but I don't have enough cubes. So I have to make a trade. This long, I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm going to add in 10 cubes. There's my 10 cubes that I added on. Now, this guy is gone. I still have 64. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 64. Now I want to take away 29. I'm going to take away 10. I'm going to take away 20. I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm left with that much. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So I can use 3 different strategies to do the same subtraction problem. Now, the best thing about today's activity is you can use whichever strategy you like. You can use open number lines, you can use number grids, or you can use longs and cubes. Your job is going to be to complete Math Journal, page 184. There are 4 subtraction problems for you to try. Now, when you try them out, you can use the open number line, you can use longs and cubes, or you can use a number grid. Don't forget to do a ballpark estimate also for each one. All right, you can go ahead and do page 184 in your math journal, or you can do it right in Seesaw. All right, my friends, get busy. We'll talk to everybody soon. Have a great day.